Hello, my name's Natasha. I'm the Director of Community Partnerships at raceonline 2012. I'd like to start by congratulating County Broadband for putting on this conference this evening. It's wonderful to hear that nearly 90 parishes are represented and nearly 150 of you are attending the conference tonight. I'm only sorry that raceonline are not able to be there in person. We did try very hard to move calendars to make that possible, but with a very small team and a very large agenda, it's sometimes not always possible to actually be everywhere. But I wish you well for this evening, and I hope it's a fantastic conference. We think there's a major opportunity for your parishes to reach out to those people in your communities who are offline and support them to take their first steps. We know how people benefit from being online. We know that the average family saves, I think it's nearly £500 from being online, so being able to shop around for cheaper utility bills and those sorts of things. We know that people are able to keep more in touch with family and friends and perhaps stay a little bit more connected by being online. So last year, Age UK issued a report that 3.1 million older people are isolated in their own homes and don't have one visitor a week. It sounds a little bit bizarre, but we think actually being online and being able to Skype to other families and friends around the world, or even within your own community, perhaps makes people feel a bit less isolated and more connected in their community. So there's that benefit as well. We also know that people's employability chances are hugely improved if they have digital skills. I think the statistic now is that 9 out of 10 jobs require ICT skills anyway, so if you haven't got them, your chances of gaining or keeping a job are hugely reduced. But also, actually the vast majority of jobs are now only advertised online, so if you're not able to actually see what the opportunities are, you're much less likely to be able to get a job in the first place. So these are the benefits. How we could work together. So raceonline is working on 3 main campaigns over the next year, which we hope that you would love to join in and help us with. And we hope that we can help you too. The first one of which is building a movement of digital champions. So with 40 million of us online every day, our simple message is that by people who are online reaching out to someone who's offline and helping them with that first step, so whether it's a family member, a friend or a neighbour or a work colleague, that can often get people over that first barrier of understanding what being online is all about. We have about 100,000 people signed up as digital champions so far, but Martha has an aspiration to develop a movement of 1 million digital champions by the end of June next year. So it'd be great if some of you who are online and understand the benefits of being online would sign up as digital champions and help us provide that individual support, one-to-one support for people. You don't have to be an expert trainer to be a digital champion. It may be that you just get someone started, showing them what the benefits are, showing them actually what online is all about, and then perhaps signposting them to the resources or places in their local community where they could go for more help. So a big movement of digital champions, which we hope you'll be able to join. The second campaign we're working on is called Go On Places. This is where we're trying to work across a whole community to try and support those people who are offline in a holistic way. So this year we're working with Leeds and Liverpool intensively to try and support the communities in both of those places. In Liverpool, for example, 25% of their community, it's about 100,000 people, are offline. So we are working with Liverpool to try and bring everybody together to say, what can we all do by joining together to help those people to develop their skills? So we would really like to have some of your local parishes taking the same approach. We're developing how-to guidance, we're developing all sorts of resources on our website that you are absolutely able to share and use. We have 2 approaches to Go On Places. One, the first model is called Go On Big Place, and this is where we think probably a parish council or a local authority needs to be involved to coordinate and steer it. But we also have a version called Go On Local, And this is where we want to provide opportunities for local activists to just get on and get things done. So we have a wonderful example just the other day from a publican, Sue, in Whitland in Carmarthenshire, who heard Martha on the radio a few weeks ago and got inspired. And she started by just helping her mum online, and then she started to support people in her pub, and she's now wanting to do a Go On Whitland and support her whole village. So we think it's a combination of a top-down approach, but also supporting local activists to get active. One of the big issues for people, particularly of the 8.7 million people who have never been online, 4 million of those are both socially and digitally excluded, is the cost of kit and connectivity. So we've been working really hard with suppliers to try and make that less of a barrier. And we currently have 3 offers of recycled packages: computers, software, telephone help, and also limited connectivity, so about 3 months mobile connectivity. 3 packages that are coming in under the £100 mark. And we're working with suppliers to try and improve that price as well. But you could certainly access those deals. They're available on our website, www.raceonline2012.org. So do go and have a look at those, or do get back in touch with me if you'd like some further information. But we want to really use parishes, local authorities, the networks that know how to get that message out to the people who could most benefit. We're also trying to work with credit unions and the post office to make that an even more affordable option by perhaps having sort of staged payments. That's certainly something we're doing in Liverpool, where poverty is a massive barrier for people to get online. So that's our digital champion movement, our Go On places, and our hardware deals. And the third campaign we're really working on is sort of trying to raise the profile of what being online is all about by having some big national campaigns, using our partnership with the BBC to really get a strong message out to people and inspire, motivate and enthuse them to think about, perhaps, this is the time for me to have a go at what this online business is all about. So the big first campaign we're running at the end of October, on the 29th of October, is called Go On, Give an Hour. And this campaign is focusing on when the clocks go back at the end of October, we all allegedly have an extra hour. The simple message we'll be giving via the BBC, so hopefully it'll be very high profile across broadcast, media, radio, every platform, is to really appeal to the online community to say, instead of using that extra hour just to have an extra hour in bed, why not do something wonderful and give someone their first time online? So we'd love you to perhaps use that opportunity around the end of October to perhaps launch some of the work that you're doing, or set up your own project and use that 29th of October as a really good call to action for you locally. So again, if you'd like more information about that, please do get in touch, and we'd love for you to support that. I think that's really all I wanted to say. So very best wishes for this evening. I hope it's a great conference. I'm really interested to hear the outcome of it, and do keep in touch, and very best wishes from Race Online 2012. Thank you. Bye.